Alright guys, I wanted to go live real quick. Obviously I'm at work just like most of you are, but we have some news and I'm surprised that it's the best that we can do. But anyhow guys, welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe and welcome to a breaking news edition of Believers Talk. I'm here sitting outside on this beautiful day on my break and wanted to go over something with you, and I'm sure many of you might have heard already, but the Buffalo Bills have found a new name for their stadium, and hopefully it's not the name that's going to last for too long, but they're simply going to call what many of us used to call New Era Field. They're going to call the Ralph, anything you want to call it. They're going to call it Bills Stadium, and I don't think that's going to stick too well. I don't think that fans are going to call it Bills Stadium for too long, if at all. I think many of us will go back to the Ralph and call it that, or Memorial maybe. And I know a lot of people wanted to actually call it Levy Stadium after head coach Marv Levy. In fact, there were two bids so far to the Pagulas to change the stadium name. One by a place called Tushy Inc., T-U-S-H-Y Inc. They want to name the stadium Tushy Stadium. Now, for those of you who don't know, the stadium name does not just have to be approved by Terry and Kim Pagula, also has to be approved by Erie County, which is the county in which the stadium is located, now called Bills Stadium, is located, and also has to be approved by New York State. So obviously, Tushy Stadium would not be approved by the state. I think they said the bid was like $17 million, something like that. And someone from Buffalo came out and said even if it was the highest bid, they would not approve that, because who wants to have their stadium called Tushy Stadium? They actually wanted to have a bowl game there, which wouldn't be a bad idea to have the stadium open to a college bowl game, bring in some extra revenue that way. But they wanted to call it the Toilet Bowl because it was called Tushy Stadium. Kind of funny. I think it was more a mocking thing, but anyhow, they did actually offer $17 million to do that. Now, for many of you who don't know, New Era actually asked to be opted out of their contract just last month with the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills agreed, so they mutually agreed to split. So New Era Field is no longer called New Era Field. In fact, for right now, it's called Bills Stadium. So I don't know what to think about it. Again, it's not going to be named that for long. They're just waiting to see for a company or someone to buy out the rights for the naming, and then the name would have to be approved again, not only by the Pagulas and the Buffalo Bills, but also by the state of New York and Erie County. So we'll see what happens. Not sure if that means that for the 2020 season, it's going to be called Bills Stadium. I think I'm just going to go back to calling it the Ralph. Let me know in the comment section, what are you going to call Buffalo Bills Stadium until they get a new team or a new stadium name? Again, we don't know how long that's going to be. Obviously, with everything going on with COVID and the pandemic, not sure if people want to be making $1 million purchases or corporations want to be making $1 million purchases. I did like the idea of calling it Marv Levy or Levy Stadium for now, but obviously that did not go through. But let me know in the comment section, what are you going to call the Bills, where the Bills play, now known as Bills Stadium, until they get a new name? Again, many people might still call it New Era Field just because that's the last name people remember it by. Some people might call it the Ralph still because that's what it was for the longest time. But officially, it's called Bills Stadium. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Again, this is a real quick breaking news edition of Believers Talk. If you're new to this channel, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button for continual breaking news. Still on the Yannick Ngakoue watch. Obviously, the Jaguars talked about him being traded either yesterday or today. Haven't heard any news yet, but if he comes to the Buffalo Bills, not only could we all be excited, but you know I'll break it here on Believers Talk. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. After you hit that subscribe button, you want to hit that notification bell. YouTube will notify you when we post new content like this video. And like I said in the comment section, what are you going to call what's now known as Bills Stadium until they get a new name? Do you have a new name in mind? Who would you want to buy the naming rights to the stadium? Let me know in the comment section. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.